Gonna say something.
He's going to say something right now.
Go for it, Rourke. Rourke, say it. Say it.
Say it.
Take it away, Sean.
Thanks, Rourke. Today on another episode of Chubcast, we're gonna talk about Harry Potter and shit. With special guest, Sean Frangioni.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm actually really good at doing different voices.
Yes.
Just hear about himself.
So today we got Sean, we got Eric, we got Nathan, we got Hojin, Rourke.
Hey, it's Rourke.
And Nick, and
And
me,
Anderson.
Bobby. Let's play this silent game.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
And go.
I lose.
Shane lost. Sean lost. Sorry.
Man,
Shane's a loser.
Shane's a
not my
big
name.
fat loser.
So what game can we play?
I say we just scrap the podcast.
The
this
Happy
week and play
Tickle
Taboo.
game?
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah. Is that your foot, Rourke?
Yes.
We might as well just like play
I can
Monopoly
count
and
them.
just talk while we're playing.
No, that's hard too.
No, that's also hard.
Yeah, I don't like Monopoly unless
Scrabble
like
might
Are we
be a
gonna
little
go
better,
or
but
what?
there's a lot of like Scrabble might
Scrabble would be
Dude,
really
I don't
good.
even fucking
Should we
know how to
Scrabble?
play Scrabble.
No.
Scrabble, you just try to figure out words.
Just make words.
Dude, no, there's like points, and then it's
No.
like, oh, do I count like how many
The
points
Cards
it's worth
Against
on the
Humanity
double
game,
letter
we-
score
but we
before
really
the double
didn't
word
have the
score?
points would take a while. Yeah,
Well, because that game you can like
You
just
can
take a little bit of
spawn
time
off
just to
of-
like chat for a while and then go back to the game
Yeah,
whenever you want to.
Oh, I'd play Clue.
Oh, we could play cool. We could like role play.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess.
I'm General Mustard.
I am the sexy maid.
Submit to me, plebeians.
There's no sexy maid in Clue.
I don't know.
There
Have you
is
seen
now.
this TikTok?
Unless
Yes.
if you're into old ladies, it's cool.
It's cool. It's just cool.
So do we want to do that tonight, or do we want to try
I'm
that?
Peter Plum. Everyone has the same voice.
We should do something for a podcast. At least we could just talk for at least like 30 minutes. Time.
Yeah.
Anything. We may start over from. I think most of what we have now is kind of like.
It's such a weird thing to do though. Just talk on a podcast.
That's
crazy.
weird.
Wow, Bobby, it's almost like you guys did that the last time I was on a podcast.
Who knew?
I just can't do that. I'm sorry.
It was like right after E3 or something.
Let's finish this little stupid podcast.
No, I'm gonna leave after. That's cool.
You know, you have
He has school.
I think
You have school at
went for
night?
school.
school tonight, Rourke?
No, in the morning.
Okay, so in the game of life, are you allowed to like get married twice?
No, I don't think
I
so.
think that's like a flawed version.
Wait, where?
Are you allowed? You want to make like real life?
We should
Like,
make real
real
life, real life, where there's a divorce option,
Don't,
Yeah.
don't do
and
that,
then
please.
like
Don't do that, please. I'll have to edit that out. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Did you edit out his?
I literally went through the entire podcast and like actually like did like little keyframes and shit. And I was like up, down, up, down, up, down. After I was just like, oh my fucking god, it's been 3 hours. So I was like, fuck this. I'm never fucking editing again like this. This is bullshit.
This is Bobby's life.
His name was my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Dingle.
I'm just gonna use this entire podcast.
that's the entire podcast.
What is
I
that?
think it'd be fun to just kind of like see us like fail at like 2 different games back to back.
Yeah,
That's not funny.
yeah. We
That's
really failed it.
We really failed like our
Yeah.
We didn't even make it around once.
No.
Once Sean needed another team, it was like, "Now forget this game."
It's literally every time the game gets to me, no one wants to play.
We should.
We're like, I don't want to play apples to apples, guys. It's
We
my
should,
turn, and it's all like,
And we're
oh,
all
okay.
like, let's play a different game. Let's play Clue.
Let's do
Let's
uh,
Scrabble.
let's do Lego Batman.
I want to play Lego
Batman.
Just build
I
Legos.
want to be the
You
Batman.
just hear like.
Dude, it's actually a really good idea. Let's fucking
Guys,
do
we could
some
actually
Lego
play
shit.
Battleship.
You sunk my battleship.
Battleship.
Nathan could be the little
B3.
ship. I could be the 3 long ship.
The 3 long ship. Oh,
the
yeah,
three,
oh,
the
yeah.
three,
3 long ship. That's
4's
not
the long ship,
But
isn't
no,
it?
4's the battleship, and then there's a 5 long one, which is the aircraft carrier.
That'd be funny if there was a ship called the long ship.
Welcome aboard the long ship.
It sounds like somehow.
We are 3 pieces long and
The long ship.
The long.
the long ship.
This is my brother. He captains the short ship.
Hi.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I had this chip. I got that.
Okay, this went from like I don't even know what the initial joke was, and then turned short ship into like short butts.
yeah, exactly. So I was telling these guys in the car over to the Indian place. That this kid apparently is in high school, was like a junior or whatever. He talked two of his teachers, like female, like pretty attractive teachers, like do a threesome with them.
Yeah.
And they banged.
What a fucking baller!
And then he told somebody, and then they got fired because of it.
What a fucking baller!
You know, it's funny because all the comments that I was reading on Facebook, people write really stupid comments.
Oh yeah,
that's the internet in general.
Yeah, but
yeah, what?
They were like, God, that's like every guy's dream, you know?
Isn't it?
Yeah, right?
This is just like the South Park episode where like Ike's dating his like kindergarten teacher,
Yeah.
and then all the guys are just like, nice. And then like if you think about it in reverse, it's like, wow, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But like the fact that it's a young guy with like an old woman, it's like nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, because they're like, oh, like they took advantage of this innocent young boy. It's like he probably enjoyed
Okay,
that.
but like,
to
did
the
he
fullest.
instigate it, or did they
No,
like
they raped him.
they dual
No,
raped
they
him?
didn't.
They
I
took
don't
turns
know.
raping him back to back.
I'm gonna assume they didn't rape him. It probably was a thing where like this kind of like got into. Like,
They
a weird
pretended to
situation.
tie themselves up and rape him.
And the best part, he still enjoyed it.
He told people about it. If you didn't like it, you don't tell people.
He bragged to his friends.
Yeah, man.
Like, man,
But I'm saying, why ruin that for yourself though? Like, why just be like,
Like-
I had a threesome with
Yo!
Mrs. Kerbopple and Mrs. Whatever.
Kerbopple?
Wouldn't you do that?
No, okay. All guys are
And
dumb,
like-
especially all young guys. They'll be like, "Oh man, I've had a crush on the teacher for like 20 years. She like let me put my pee-pee in a vagina."
I like how this student is a 20-year-old kid.
The reason he's 30 is because if he saw her when he was in school, and it's just like...
Yeah, what if he's just been held back a lot of times?
I like some of the comments on it were like on this were like where was she when where were they when I was in middle school?
You're saying all these things that I totally agree with. Where were they when I was in school? I would have totally done that. That would have been awesome.
This
I
got
totally-
like way sexist.
I think. Do we remember like my whole like spiel about what happened, like how it got to that point?
Yeah.
Should I go
Your
through
long
it?
story
do
about
it.
it.
Might as
Yeah,
well.
let's do this.
I'll be back in a second.
All right, so this is how it started. We'll name him Timmy because we don't remember.
Okay, you made this worse now.
So Timmy is getting straight A's. He's doing
Yeah.
pretty good at school.
Yeah.
He has two teachers, attractive young women,
Yeah.
but that's not the point right now.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
And
Wait for it.
so he's getting straight A's. They see each other in the teacher break room or whatever over the the coffee. They're
Yeah,
getting
of
coffee
course,
and stuff.
yeah.
He's like, hey, you know who's really smart? Timmy's
Timmy's
really
so fucking smart.
yeah, and they're like, yeah, I noticed. Timmy's really
I've
smart.
noticed.
What are you doing?
His IQ is fucking.
Using his belly button to like as you're.
Timmy's
talking.
IQ is fucking huge.
Oh, yeah.
Timmy's IQ is so big.
Like his brain must be like bigger than the average kid's, don't you think?
Oh my goodness, his brain is so big.
And so,
Becky, his brain's so big.
as the
Look at
school
his
year
brain.
progressed,
Hey, Timmy, you've only
This is like a
seen
really long porno with like no sex.
OMG.
You're just like, okay, when's it gonna
as the
happen?
school year progressed, they kept talking about him more, being surprised at how smart he is. He wrote a two-page paper on global warming.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I didn't know Al
All
Gore
that
was in this story.
And then they start they've kind of built this friendship.
Yeah.
And then the one says to the other is like, I'm gonna say something that's like really weird. It's like so weird.
Hey, Timmy.
The teacher's also retarded or something.
Timmy, I've noticed
Timmy-
every once in a while
Timmy
he's
is-
staring at my chest. I want
Timmy
you to
is
know that that's
kind
okay.
of it's kind of cute. Like, oh my god, yeah, Timmy's so cute. And then
Yeah, it's still happening, Nick.
and,
Welcome back to my hell.
and so they start talk they see him on the yard during recess, and then
Dude, he throws a mean dodgeball.
and then Timmy looks over at them, and they're like. He's like, oh, look at the way Timmy's looking at me. And they're like, oh my god, no, he's looking at me. And so
That was my part of the story.
so, yeah, and then so they call him over, and they're like, hey, Timmy, who are you looking at? And then he said, both of you.
Oh.
And then he like leaves, and then the next day, like they're in the break room again, and she's like, man, you know how the way like Timmy.
I want to remind everyone
Timmy
we're
said
talking
both
about
of you.
statutory rape.
Yes.
Timmy said, you know how he said both of you? I got a little wet.
Oh.
And then
Oh my god, me too.
yeah,
I didn't want to tell anyone, but
and
since
so-
you said it first.
I got like double wet. Triple wet.
I was way wetter than you, Becky.
I had like 2 wet.
2 whole wet.
Get on to the sex already.
and
Just finish up.
And so they go up to Timmy the next day at recess, and they go, "Let's fuck." And then,
Or
the
they
rest
did it more subtly. They're like, hey, Timmy, would you like to see some 2Ds?
What grade was this kid in?
I think it was a junior or senior, something like that.
Oh, what? That's not even like a fucking...
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the
That's
big
like
deal?
not even... I thought this was like 4th grade.
it's still pedophilia. though.
Middle school.
No,
I think.
Okay,
It's not-
okay.
it's fine.
Seniors
It's
can be
like-
18, Holmes. It's
He
just the
didn't-
fact
he
that
definitely enjoyed
they
that.
infringed upon a
Fourth grade.
professional contract between 2... whatevers.
You
I
thought
don't
it
know
was
what's
4th grade?
good.
How would an 8-year-old like
It's
put 2
4th grade.
teachers
4th
in?
grade's not 8.
Yeah,
Is
baby.
it?
Is it? I think it is.
No, it's not.
It's like
8 or 9.
It's like 8 or 9, yeah.
Is it?
No,
Shit,
it's
dude.
like 7 or
It's
8.
like 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or
Hey
8.
man, I'm not. If they're into that kind of thing, I'm not going to judge them.
You
The fact
should
that
judge
they-
them.
The fact that they acted on it is why I judge them.
I have a much
But
better,
it's a senior or junior in high school, so who gives a fuck?
I have a much better and shorter story than that.
Okay.
Okay,
Mine
Bobby,
is
tell
just
us your
the
story
guy,
about your
the
teacher.
guy was a transfer.
Yeah.
Just walks in the first day, sees the 2 teachers. Just like, hey, teacher 1, teacher 2, let's make 3.
Oh.
And they just fucking got it on right there.
Okay, so like the fact that
They
I
fucking
thought
did.
he was in 4th grade made me think like, why does he have 2 teachers? I'm like, is
Because
one?
he's special.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I'm like, wait, don't they have like 1 teacher in those grades?
Yeah.
Or is it like, do they switch for math? Because my teachers did that in like 5th grade.
It was actually the teacher and her friend, but the friend just keeps pretending.
No,
like
she was
actually
the-
works there.
The thing that the messed up thing is like these 2 women, they like spent their entire lives trying to get to become a teacher one day. They went to fucking school and everything, and they get their degrees and shit, get their fucking jobs, and they wasted all on this one fucking junior.
I hope it was
Yeah.
worth it, Timmy.
It must have had to have been.
No.
It better have been worth it.
What happened is while they were getting taught by their teachers, they were like, "All right,
Dude,
this
they
is
were.
the last day of school. One thing that I got to remind you: make sure to fuck your students every
You
once
have
in
to
a while."
bang at least, a couple of students.
That's
once
the
in a
last
while.
thing they learn in academia. I
And
don't
like
know.
one of the chicks had a freaking husband and kids.
Well, okay, what if like those girls had like crushes on teachers when they were kids?
What was that sound?
You know, a lot of girls actually do that though.
Yeah, girls have like crushes on. I never had a crush on any of my teachers. Most
Really?
a lot of them were not very attractive.
Did you ever have like a little bit of a crush on a teacher before at all? Like any of you guys?
I think what Bobby's trying to tell us
I
is
did.
he had a crush on his teacher.
Bobby,
second
did you?
grade
Yes,
teacher.
Mr. Hansen.
Oh, Chris Hansen, have a seat right here
Yeah.
on Nathan's lap.
Want to catch a predator?
I think there were 2 teachers that I've had a crush on in my life.
Were they actual teachers or substitute teachers? Because there's a difference, and you know it.
Oh, there's been a. I mean, you can't count substitute.
Yeah.
Dude,
I had a
substitute
substitute teacher.
teachers.
He was a
Too many
magician.
substitute teachers.
No, all
She was
those subs
cool.
are
There are a lot of hot, there are a lot of hot subs and also a lot of hot TAs.
It's because they're too young to be real teachers.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a really hot TA actually in high school.
I did too.
Oh my gosh, she
I had a
was.
hot nutrition teacher. She was a nutritionist for like the Knicks in New York. She's like a super.
As he burps.
You sound like a boomer right now. Okay, let me go.
Nathan's like the soberest drunk person ever when he eats Indian food.
She was hot.
You guys?
See, this
Mine
is what
was-
happens when we do let you talk, Nathan.
I had one in middle school.
Middle school? Okay.
She was good.
Nick?
Good looking.
Elementary school, and then I think high school. Maybe it was both elementary school. I don't know.
It's like, what if your teacher's like listening right now? He's just like,
I knew it.
was it me?
Yeah.
Was it me?
Was it me?
I
all
bet it was
along?
me.
No, it wasn't you.
I always thought Nick was kind of hot anyway, so.
And now he's legal.
I could have acted on my impulses.
That would be really creepy if an old teacher of mine.
She's probably like 40 now.
She hears this and she like hits you up on Facebook. She's like, "What's up?"
No, even worse, like she like just like runs into him. Like,
You like to party?
oh my, Nick. Oh my
I
goodness.
listen to your podcast all the time.
Wow, you've gotten so big.
Okay, Nick. What if you had like a teacher? Like, I'm not saying it's a female. Any teacher from the past that like, I don't care if they're a teacher anymore. They hit you up one day and they're like on Facebook and they're like, "Do you smoke weed?" What would you say to that? Like,
I'd be like, maybe.
like they're not judging you. Like, they're just
You're
like,
gonna tell us? Like, what's gonna happen right
they're just
now?
gonna be like, "Do you want to smoke together sometime?"
I'd be like, no, maybe I can
Oh,
get you some.
wait, Nick. That'd be kind of an experience, though.
Yeah, like you're smoking with an authority figure from your past.
Someone who taught you life
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
I
like
would.
smoking with Smokey the Bear.
I know there's
That's like smoking with God.
What if you smoked with Smokey the Bear?
Or
Like the
Jesus.
dude who played him or voiced him.
I'd be like, this is kind of ironic. I will definitely smoke if you smoke.
Only you can blaze it up.
And they'd be like, alright, let's go smoke this as a force and burn that motherfucker down! Be like,
Let's
whoa,
get
Smokey.
Let's get it hot in here.
Oh.
The only thing I burn are Mary J. bushes. And I just stand there and smoke.
That's like when they're trying to like get marijuana legalized again. It's like crossover Smokey commercials.
Yeah.
He's like, the only time I burn is weed.
The thing for me though is like when I was in middle school, I remember like freaking like all these like, hormones and stuff, and like
all these
started feeling
feelings.
weird. I remember back then I would have begged for anybody to like even touch me. I'd be like anything would be fucking amazing right now. So the fucking teacher was just like, "Let's do it." I'd be like, "Yes, let's do
Yeah,
this."
yeah.
This
Now,
time.
and now they're in jail.
I'm
what do you mean?
automatically.
I didn't know teachers left school after you leave. Sat at their desk.
They're like robots, they just shut down the...
I
Have a
like
great
a,
summer, children.
I like a weird counter to that because like when I was in kindergarten, I was like friends with my teacher, and so was my mom. So like I used to like hang out with her family, and I'm like, oh,
That's so
I never
creepy.
understood that joke where
Yeah.
people are like, teachers don't leave school.
Yeah.
Because like I just saw more of my teacher outside of school.
That's kind of weird.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, weird,
Well,
like,
man, it's kind of weird that you have
in a
family
sexual
friends
way.
that choose to be teachers.
Just lovely.
Can I ask like a real question right now, though? Seriously,
All right.
Go ahead.
like I don't know. Like I kind of feel weird that I was never like
Are you guys learning
touched
Japanese
as a
or
kid.
something?
You know,
Yeah.
Do you ever
Weird
think
about
like
that.
maybe I wasn't an attractive kid because no one
that's what I'm
molested me?
saying.
Well,
Right?
like,
I was fat.
Because you guys were all touched as a kid, right? Like you all had like,
Everyone was
experience.
touched.
Oh, yeah,
If you weren't
for
touched as a
sure.
kid, you weren't
Many,
cool.
many.
Yeah.
What?
Like you never.
Whoa,
kind of,
whoa!
like,
Rourke, are you telling
know.
me that as a child you were never touched?
Only by an angel.
Right.
Show us where.
Show us where that angel touched you on the doll.
Oh, that's gross. He didn't point at all. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's no doll either.
Yeah, but I was a really hot kid, so I got touched all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I asked for
Did
it.
they touch your head?
Huh?
Like your head?
Yeah, one of my heads.
Like Nick would just like run out without a shirt on, just like running through the sprinklers, just like yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
at me.
damn!
yeah.
They look over there like, Becky, look at his brain.
I wear
Oh,
like
Becky, look at his brain.
It's so big. He looks like
We're
he
back
could
to being
ace one of
smart
my
again.
tests.
We're back to this story. Of being
Hey,
smart.
being smart gets you women.
No, it doesn't. Never. It never does.
Dude, Kim Jong-un probably gets like
Kim
super
Jong-un's
laid.
the smartest man in
Not
all
because
of
of his brain.
Korea.
He's best Korea.
Because he was born into a
Kim
fucking
Jong-un
family.
is best Korea.
No, they don't get any because like they become so smart that they're like women really suck and they just never get into relationships. You know? So that's why they don't get women. You know, like
Well, they can still
Einstein.
bang.
Einstein, he never like.
He had a wife.
He had a wife and kids.
He had a wife who he banged, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla. He
Yeah,
got a lot.
yeah, cars can't have
Tesla
wives,
kids.
you
but
idiot.
even
There's still living
No one
relatives like
liked
Tesla.
Tesla was awesome.
They're
I
still,
know, but like no one liked him at that time because like the
Dude, that's
whole,
because
like, Edison.
Edison was a dick that
Fuck
stole all his
Edison.
inventions.
I hate
Yeah.
Edison.
Yeah, I read
Everyone,
it too.
everyone hates Edison. Yeah.
That was a dick.
What a
He
bastard.
killed animals with electricity, man. What the fuck?
The,
was a
the
businessman.
elephante?
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
those animals were assholes.
Dude, have you met an elephant? They're kind of jerks.
Yeah.
They like step on you and kill you and
No, why
shit.
did they kill
Grain
the
shit?
elephant? I can't remember.
He killed an elephant.
Just
Yeah,
to
he's
show,
no,
like,
he
that-
shocked it to show the power
Yeah,
of
he
electricity.
shocked animals to show that
Electricity
what
was
again?
real and he could harness
Yeah.
it.
Sounds like
No, it was showing that
No, he was
fucking stupid.
alternating current. He was
Alternating
saying
current,
that alternating
current was bad.
He was showing that he was the master of all electrical electricity.
If I was Tesla, I just would have been like, well, sorry, animals, but I got to prove that DC electricity can do the same fucking thing.
We learned that from fucking that stupid drunken history or whatever.
How stupid do you have to be though to like not think that one electricity would do with? It's like, oh, this is safe
They
electricity.
didn't know any better back then.
Yeah, dude, they had candles back then.
So stupid.
They believed a lot of shit, man.
He would
Like,
have if Tesla would have had his way, we all would have had free
Healthcare.
energy, probably. No, that's Obama.
Yeah, free
Another
energy
genius.
that would have led to free healthcare.
Obama is a genius. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, no, he's not.
He's black.
Okay,
That's
we're,
a great
we're not going to get into
observation.
politics here.
My family
not
always
a
taught
good
me
idea.
three things you don't talk about. You
Yeah.
don't talk about religion, you don't talk about politics, and you don't talk about money.
Islam.
So, have you guys
Those
heard
are
about?
the rules, guys.
Have you guys heard
When you're
about
at
the
the dinner
Vatican
table,
and all
you
that
gotta
bullshit
respect
that they're trying to do?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh?
Right wing media,
Hmm?
Right.
White wing.
left wing. Media.
Right.
Hot wings.
Buffalo wings.
Ooh.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Baked yak, baked
You don't really chaps my britches. Is that
Muy
what you
caliente.
said?
What chapter?
You know what grinds my gears?
What makes you upset, Rourke? Tell me, please.
Religious people.
That's cool.
Did you guys see when that Cleveland came back to Family Guy? Finally.
No.
Did he?
He
Yeah,
did.
there's an episode where Cleveland comes back to Family Guy, but just kind of like having us like walk in the bar and say, "I'm back," and his like theme song plays for a second, and he's just like, "I'm back, guys," and they're just like fucking like railing him for like 10 minutes straight. He's just like, "Okay, guys, calm down." It was actually really, really funny for me to watch later.
That sounds really.
They're doing a crossover with Simpsons.
They already did the
Oh,
crossover.
they did.
I heard it was bad.
Really?
Good.
They made fun that like, I guess Seth MacFarlane stopped voicing the bear after season 2.
Okay.
It's like, well, it's hard to make a talking bear funny, and they're like, work for Ted.
That's true. Yeah, it did work
Wait,
for
wait,
Ted. And
what?
why would the fucking creator of the show just blatantly be like, "Oh, I don't think it's funny. One of the main characters of the show is no longer funny." That
'Cause
just,
they're-
means-
Fair
they're-
wasn't
that
a
just,
main
that just
character.
means stop doing the show, not stop doing the character.
Wait,
the
wait.
whole show isn't funny.
Well, I'm sure not everybody like on the cast wanted to stop making the Cleveland show. I'm sure the main guy wanted to keep going with it.
No, he's just like, guys, I don't think the bear's funny anymore. Let's just stop doing this.
That wasn't Seth MacFarlane's thing.
Well, he's also part of it. But I'm saying like the main character Cleveland isn't
Yeah.
voiced by Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he should
He's
just
probably
bring back
voiced by
Family
Black
Guy.
guy.
That should be like,
What's
Well,
white
the
guy?
same guy who does Herbert the Pervert
Who?
and
Yeah.
The voice
Pirate
Cleveland?
with the
Yeah.
So was
Anybody want some candy?
Cleveland show's out now?
You like
It's
popsicle?
been dead for a while.
I got a whole
Yeah,
fridge.
that's sad.
Oh, okay. He's back on Family Guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they actually had him go back to Family Guy. And it's like, hey guys, I'm back.
Wait, so did he move like with his family there? Or,
Yeah.
like, oh wow.
Yeah, I'll move back.
Well, technically, half the family moved there for the first time.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, so are all those characters now on Family Guy?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I mean,
Ha!
that's going to be good, yeah.
Nick has
And
not
like the little
showcased
black
anything.
baby trying to like make a comment, and Stu was just like, get out of here.
Okay, so that like transition from Cleveland Jr. from the Family Guy to the Cleveland Show was so weird. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
like,
got
I
so
didn't realize
fast.
they were the same character because he was like this little ADHD skinny kid running around
Yeah.
like, I'm Tiger Woods, I'm Pele.
Yeah, that
And it's like,
Cleveland
why
show
is he
way
and
growing
he's
better.
like this fat like whatever, and then he's got mind powers. I don't even
Well,
understand.
then it's like, why is he growing up but not everybody else in the show?
Junior,
That's
actually,
what you-
Stewie's still a little baby. Why isn't he a little bit more, aged a little bit more then?
Why is all the Simpson cast still in the same age?
because he's hyper intelligent and
Yeah.
doesn't need to grow.
No, that's good. That's a good point.
His body has discovered that he does not need to grow in order to.
All right, you lost me
But
now.
yeah, and plus when they have the future episode, he's
Yeah.
grown up.
I wouldn't call him grown up.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
bad continuity and a bad show.
Okay.
Continuity
I am
doesn't
sick of
exist.
Family Guy. I can't watch that anymore, really.
I like the old episodes.
The
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Park episode just sums up every single like Family Guy episode.
Yeah, it really
It
does.
shows my manatees.
Just like choose two random words.
I don't like South Park anymore either, though.
I think it's topical, so I still enjoy it.
That's what I don't like about it, is
Oh,
that it's like,
really?
it's always like a current event. They don't have like any original things to like go
I
off of anymore.
kind of appreciate the fact that, because like, did you watch their like behind the scenes of how they get it done in a week?
Yeah, like,
I like appreciate the amount of effort they put into it, and like it like their current events, they're only like maybe 1 week like in like progression. I'm like, wow, that's kind of impressive. So I like my hats off to the guys, and they're still like kind of funny.
Yeah.
I still enjoy watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
do
no
too.
Mecha Streisand, but
I mean, I get the point of like the current events thing kind of gets a little bit stale after a while. But they've kind of addressed the fact that they know they're doing the same thing over and over again. But like, what else can they do? Like,
Well,
people want
supposedly
that.
the only Comedy Central supposedly only has them for 20 seasons. That's it.
Nathan's falling. Nathan's literally asleep right now.
I'm not asleep.
he's my ride home.
Well, I guess Sean now lives here. This is his home.
It's better than my house.
Oh, okay. That's sad.
What are you saying?
His house is a box.
Yeah.
It's not a cardboard
They
box.
actually took the box away.
Oh,
Well,
It's now just one flap.
he is homeless.
I don't know. I guess that's the problem with any show though. Is like after a while, it gets like it gets
Yeah,
it gets
like too
routine,
many
you know?
shows go on for far too long.
But The Simpsons is the longest running show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
they're still
The
funny.
Longest running
sitcom.
animated show, right?
Yeah.
longest running
I
science fiction
enjoyed
show.
it.
And in
Oh,
contrast,
Taboo.
they
Is it really?
take like 6 months to make each episode. That's why they don't do any current event stuff, because it would be cool by the time they release it.
Nah, that's for sure.
What?
Simpsons, they take like 6 months to create each episode, so they can't really do...
Well, not each episode, like each
In advance.
each season, because they well, yeah, I guess each episode, but they have teams working on each episode for
Right,
6
right.
months.
Yeah, so each episode takes about 6 months.
Hooray, Korean animators.
Hey, didn't they make fun of that in
Yeah.
one of the openings?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
just
Except
watched
it was Chinese. And then I was
it
like,
Chinese?
yeah, they did Chinese. Like, that's not
I remember
correct.
there's one part where they're like whipping a unicorn or something.
No. They were using a unicorn to punch
That
a
was
hole through a
horrible.
CD.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It made me really sad. I was like, I don't
That
wanna
made me
watch
laugh
this shit.
really hard.
I couldn't, like, I can't believe that they used that opening.
They
Yeah,
allowed
it was
it. They allowed Banksy to do
They love
that.
that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks
Yeah, I
to
know they love that kind
Political
of stuff.
statements.
I'm surprised like Fox is okay with it and everything too.
As far as they allowed
They
the
bash
Fox?
one.
They always like bash on Fox too.
Everyone
All Fox
bashes
shows
on
bash
Fox.
I'm always surprised they're able to do that. I'm like, really?
I think like that's kind of their persona because everyone knows Fox is terrible.
Yeah.
So like Fox is okay with like, dude, whatever, laugh at us. That just, you know our name. Fuck you guys. We own your news.
Most shows do that though to their networks. Like HBO does it all the time. Like allows like shows to like kind of bash on their like network, and so does NBC.
It's
Like,
not
I
porn.
think
It's
there were a lot
HBO.
of like NBC jokes on 30 Rock, right?
Okay.
Oh
Making
yeah,
fun of NBC
for days.
like quasi making fun of it.
Big Rock makes
Well, I
fun of
mean,
something.
that's probably because Tina Fey's worked for NBC for so long.
Yeah.
She has like so many like inside jokes about it, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of networks are okay with being
Yeah.
like bashed on. I think.
That's cool.
Bobby, do you think Tina Fey's funny?
I think she's funny.
I think she's funny too. I didn't find her that funny in This Is Where I Leave You though.
Would you tap that ass?
Ugh, I don't know. Back in the day, yeah, but not anymore. Just like fucking Sarah Silverman. Like I would have banged her back in the day, but like I don't
Ew.
know anymore.
She's not that good looking.
She's gross.
She used to be really cute back in the day.
She did actually. I'm gonna agree with Bobby on this one.
She's very cute.
If you look at her back in like the '90s when she was like
As
on
long as
SNL,
she, like-
was really cute.
Dude. What's her name? Yeah.
What's her name?
Wow,
Yeah.
you are.
Roseanne Barr
Yeah, Roseanne Barr, dude.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr.
No,
back in the day. Oh, man.
Judd Apatow's wife.
Oh, Leslie Mann.
Leslie
sorry.
Mann.
Oh, Leslie
yeah.
Mann.
Oh gosh, come on, man. Oh,
Georgia
back
the-
in the day or now?
Georgia
Georgia
the
the
Jungle.
Jungle.
Georgia the
Both.
Jungle. She's still
You
hot.
bang her now?
Yeah.
Wait,
Still
what's
hot.
the
I
what's
think
the,
I
movie,
think she still looks good.
what's the movie she was in with Kate Upton?
Makeup with naked ones. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The other
Cameron
woman?
Diaz, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the other woman.
I don't like Cameron Diaz. I hate Cameron Diaz.
Dude,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I liked her in The Mask.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She
Yeah.
was on that.
Why do people have these like hatreds for people that even fucking like they don't know them really? They're
No,
just, like,
it's just
No, Cameron Diaz is just-
I've seen a lot of Cameron Diaz movies, and I don't like Cameron Diaz.
It's not really.
I'm saying like
good
you know her
looks.
as a person.
No, but that doesn't mean
That's what I'm saying, like, why do you hate her?
I don't like her as I don't like her
As
acting.
an actress.
I don't
okay.
like her as an actress, but that means I don't like her. You know
No,
what I mean?
no, it doesn't mean you like
No,
her.
you
It
can
means
have
like her as an
overarching
actress.
like feelings towards someone that you
Bobby
don't
has a
personally
soft
know.
spot for Cameron Diaz.
No, I'm just saying people are always like they're like, oh man, I fucking hate fucking Will Smith, dude. And it's like, but why? You don't even know him.
Because he
he's
made
black.
a son.
Because he made a son.
James
No,
Winslow.
I don't like the fact that they name their kids after themselves.
I
That's
don't know
messed
how
up.
anybody can't like fucking Will Smith. Though. Will Smith's shit.
Dude, yeah.
He
Parents
is-
just
he
don't
is-
understand.
Yeah, he is the shit.
He's the shit. That's why we're all upset he's
He is
in
the shit.
Scientologist.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, Will.
Getting back to hot actresses, you know who's actually getting hotter with age is Mariska Haggerty
Who's
from
that?
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
I'm gonna need to Google that later.
Yeah.
Law and Order. Olivia Munn's hot.
Yeah.
I think you
Olivia
said that
Wilde?
probably
I like Olivia
3,000 times in
Olivia
your
Wilde
life.
is very
Yeah,
more.
probably. I'll keep saying it. Olivia Munn's hot.
I like Rooney Mara.
I'm really sad
Mara
that they
is cute.
no longer have G4 TV. That was such a good
That was an
station.
awesome fucking station, right?
Until it started getting ruined by like American Ninja Warrior. It was like
That didn't ruin it.
Yeah,
Just
that's
watch the
a
old Ninja
great
Warrior.
show, man.
Oh yeah,
No,
you're right.
yeah.
Wait,
No, a Ninja Warrior was awesome, but they started doing American Ninja Warrior. It was like a bunch
Wait,
of like
Nick,
American people that like did not have anywhere near the skills that these like crazy limber Japanese people
Wasn't it
have.
called?
Nick,
Wasn't it
Nick.
called TMC or something like that? Like that one where they're like overdubbing like.
Oh, MXC?
MXC. That was
Yeah.
fucking
On Spike
hilarious,
TV?
man.
What's up?
That's
Okay,
on
Nick,
Spike.
did you notice on, what is it, American Ninja Warrior,
Yeah.
that the place in Japan is called Mount Midoriyama,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Yama is Japanese for mountain, so they're saying Mount Green Mountain.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Mount Green Mountain.
Yeah, but
Welcome
man.
to
I
beautiful
love American
Mount
Ninja.
Green Mountain.
And then the other good show they had on there was Unbeatable Banzuke, and it was like, it wasn't like Ninja
Yes.
Warrior. It was like
cute.
MXC.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She ages well.
Listen, man, it's hotter.
You like man?
That's hotter.
But yeah, MXC is
Like men?
hilarious.
He likes Leslie, man.
Oh.
Yeah, but that show was awesome. Like, that station was awesome because it was
Yeah.
like go over all the new games. They go over old games. Just talk about like gaming history in general. It was like a
But
great
honestly,
station.
then like the internet happened.
Yeah, a lot of
like,
those
They'd
guys.
cover E3.
A lot of those guys moved to the internet though. Like look at like Nerdist or look at like
Yeah.
IGN. And
That's
stuff
cool,
like that.
though.
They all
That's
moved-
cool.
they
It's
just
honestly like
changed
not
what they
surprising that they moved over there
I'm
because
just
it's so much
saying that
easier.
if they brought it back, I'd be very happy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, but that channel came out when the internet was already a thing.
It was already a thing, but it's now a lot more pronounced. It's like
For sure.
there's now
just
more
gaming news
established.
But there was still
station.
a niche spot for that.
But exactly, it was a niche.
No,
It was
at
very
the time
small.
there was, yeah.
Yeah.
The group is-
They're saying now they don't know if it would really fit in.
I still think it would. I'm pretty sure it only went out because it was like, I don't think it was like viewers. I think it was something that had to do with cable networks.
Yeah, because people are watching it. Obviously, like it was a really good station.
I guess
so.
maybe the reviews just weren't enough for the companies to keep the channel going.
Maybe I don't know. It was
I think
weird.
also I remember they were saying something how it was packaged with a bunch of other channels that people didn't want.
That's just
Because
like
you
cable.
couldn't get
Yeah,
it by
I
itself.
think
It was
that's
thrown
fine.
into a
Yeah,
bunch of
that's
other
fine.
things like sports or other random shit that people just didn't want.
Sports.
Did you still have VH1 Classic?
VH1's
think
great.
So
It's literally like top 20 songs of the 80s. Every
Yeah.
hour.
Oh, I love
on the
VH1
hour.
Classic, but like, they started ruining all those like stations. It's
Yeah.
like they just show the same thing over and over again for fucking.
you know what I
10
fucking
hours.
missed? I missed Behind the Music. That was a pretty like fun show to
music's
watch.
Good. Yeah. So was I really like pop up video.
That was fun.
also.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know I kind of agree with Hojin though because like there are so many things on YouTube now and like there's Let's Plays and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of Let's Plays, I watched the new
Speaking of,
Let's Play for the
Yeah.
game. Oh, what's that called? The game called again? It's like the Alien game or whatever.
Alien Isolation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Alien Isolation. It looks fucking like awesome graphics wise.
It better be because the last one was
great.
terrible.
yeah, that last year was
really?
no, it was like awful.
What was it called? It was Space Marines.
Space Marines or something like
Something
that.
telling that. It was terrible.
Oh, man, that sounds super
But in this
original.
game, you're playing as Ripley's daughter somehow. I don't know
Oh.
if you know about her, but
Oh, shoot, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that
that
game was
one.
fucking awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
There's one alien.
Yeah, I was watching PewDiePie or whatever his name is. He was out. He was playing the game. And
He's probably one of the few people who has
I'm
access
just
to the
watching
game now,
it.
though. To be honest,
Huh?
he's probably one of the few people who have access to the game right now because I don't think it's out yet. Or is
Yeah.
it?
No, it's out now.
Okay, it's out now.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly certain it's either out now or it's pretty close to its release.
I
now.
saw a TV commercial for it, so I'm pretty sure it's out.
It's
I can't believe how fucking crazy popular that guy is.
Yeah,
Who?
he's like number one on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
He's-
like
he has
30
so
million
many
subs.
fucking followers.
It's ridiculous.
No, like there's
Like,
just
we're all
a big
just
whole thing about like why he's so popular. Basically, because he like started in like what was it, somewhere in Europe? I forget.
He's in Sweden.
He's from Sweden,
He
so
pulls
he has.
he pulls an international audience in.
That's
Yeah.
why. So
Well-
he has like the Swedish audience who also like
But Denise
meshes
is
into
like,
Europe.
always watching his Let's Plays and stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
it's
huge
weird.
now, but like
Yeah.
it was a slow build up that kind of went and then just snowballed huge
Yeah.
and it has not stopped since.
I still can't get really into that into Let's Plays though. I don't know why.
That's fine.
Enough
I mean, like
people can, though.
It's just something to have in the background for me, honestly. Sometimes I'm interested, but it's usually just moments of it.
Oh really?
I
Yeah.
prefer just playing the game.
I mean, like, well, usually
Only-
with me,
I don't
like,
know,
usually with me, it's like I put on a Let's Play and then I'm playing a different game, It's like background noise for me most of the time. And then, like, when a funny moment happens, like, oh, something sounds funny. I'll just, like, rewind it back and look at that moment and then continue on with my thing. Kind of like listening to radio or whatever.
So unless it's, like, really heavily edited, most Let's Plays are just kind of like... They're like podcasts while people are playing games, pretty much. So it's just...
You're just listening to them talk, and then there's a game that they're playing in the background.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll get your moments where it's like, haha, funny.
If you look at like Nerdkip, he does all stuff where he uses visual jokes within the games, and that kind of helps with making it funnier. But that's not like those are like heavily edited videos.
Yeah. So like, yeah.
The only reason I watch Let's Plays is to like make sure I want to buy a game. You know,
That's also true.
see how it looks. Yeah.
Yeah, how much I don't really like go much for reviews. I basically like Let's Plays the reviews are of themselves. I mean, like, you actually get to see the game, and you're sorry. You actually get to watch the gameplay, maybe even see like stuff that like you weren't supposed to see, like glitches and whatnot.
A number of review is just like it doesn't make sense because it's all relative to who's buying the game, what you like of the game. Not everybody's gonna agree. You know?
Yeah, not everyone's gonna agree, but like it seems much easier for me to purchase a game after like looking at it and be like, okay, that looks like some gameplay that I'm actually into.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of which, like I've seen a lot of things for Shadow of Mordor. That looks really fun.
Like with Hyrule Warrior, people were like, "Oh my god, it's not a Zelda game!" Like, it's not Zelda. It's a Dynasty Warriors game.
No, I already know. Like, I know me myself. I would love Zelda Hyrule Warriors because
fun. You
I
just
love
beat
the
the
Dynasty Warriors system.
It's funny that you hated that game. No way.
There's so much
Dynasty
fun.
Warriors?
That's still like a game that you would like, though.
You just like mow down enemies.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But it's a
but
strategy
that's
game
the
too because you have to
only
go to
thing.
certain posts. And
No,
stuff.
it's
It gets
not.
The funny thing is,
I've never seen strategies. I've watched, I've watched Joey play that game for hours on end before. And it's just the same thing. All he's doing is running into groups of people and slashing to death.
I play on the hard modes.
the funny thing is, my girlfriend buys that game, Hyrule Warriors or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this game reminds me of like Dynasty Warriors, and she's like, "Oh, it's the same creator." Or whatever. It's like,
they
no
work
fucking
with
way.
it.
Yeah.
And it's like the exact same gameplay.
Yeah,
Just like
it
go around
is.
and fucking just like killing people, or
It's
whatever.
just Zelda's
Zelda
game.
character.
That's it.
But I love Dynasty Warriors, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
they're just stupid fun. It's just like
Yeah, she was like, I'm okay with this. Like, I get to play as fucking like Link and Zelda once in a
Such
while.
a-
so
I
it's
am
like-
the Zelda.
I am the Zelda.
I am the Zelda.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw them making Hyrule Warriors, I was like, "What? Why?
Money.
Why would you do this?"
Because they
Money,
can.
yeah,
Money.
pretty much.
Money.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah.
Because if it has
People will buy
fucking Link in
whatever.
it, they're gonna fucking buy it.
Also, I think it's kind of a test to see how the Wii will look with the graphic wise with that kind of engine. See if it can look because remember they did announce that they're doing like that kind of like open world MMO kind of thing with Zelda. Do you see that trailer?
Yeah.
Well, not MMO.
But I know, but it's like
open world.
It's open world. It's like I think it's supposed to be like Skyrim.
You
or
see
something.
those mountains? I could ride over there.
Yeah.
It might take me 3 hours, but I can do it.
Bless you.
Skyrim, it's a real fucking drag in the beginning, like walking around all over the place until you like.
It's a real fucking
Learn
drag.
Oh man, how much I
Just
love
for
Skyrim,
that.
and then how much like I'm disappointed with it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no. I love to death to like New Vegas. Like, I guess like the difference with me, like I just like how New Vegas map is. Like, it feels like the areas you're traveling to feel a little more unique. While with Skyrim, to me, it like felt a lot more generic.
Yeah.
I mean, because like it's mostly like, oh look, here's some mountains, here's a cliff,
Mountains.
there's a mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like probably 10 times bigger than the Fallout New Vegas.
No, it's definitely bigger, but like, is there much else to look for?
No, they just want you to keep playing the game for many hours at a time.
Replay.
Did
it
anybody
over.
play the online one? The like Elder Scrolls Online or whatever?
No.
My friend
I
Gustavo
mean, if it was
did.
free, I would, but
Stop.
Which it'll probably be free.
you think so?
You
I
know,
don't
there
think so.
there has been like not really many games that have a subscription base that lasts much longer.
Yeah,
WoW.
but I think they'll shut
Yeah, WoW doesn't last-
Elder
doesn't
Scrolls
last.
down
WoW's
before they
like
make it
in a
free.
They still have
Category
enough
own.
users that they make enough money. to
Yeah,
keep
but
running.
WoW, I wonder how long that's gonna be around.
Who knows?
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, it's been
They are
dwindling
moving their
then.
they, like Blizzard is moving into other things. They made a MOBA. You know, Here's the Storm should be going into beta soon. So it's like
Ooh.
They canceled Titan.
Yeah.
With the new project they've been working on for like 10 years. They just decided to cancel it.
wonder why.
They said like they couldn't like consciously like keep moving forward with it.
They couldn't find the fun in it, they said, so they wanted to like get rid of it. I think it was supposed to be kind of like Eve. Maybe, like a space MMO.
That wasn't their first person shooter that they were working on.
Oh yeah, StarCraft Ghost.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, whatever. That was another
They should
cancel
just like
date.
put it on anyway and just be like, yeah, it was crap, but just, if you want to play it, you can.
Yeah. I don't know what Blizzard's gonna do next, honestly. I
They can
mean,
do whatever the fuck they
What do
want.
you next?
I don't know.
We
Once
live
they
so
bring
close
out
to
this,
them.
this new virtual reality thing, the Oculus,
Yeah.
I think
Oculus
that's going
Rift.
to take over.
That'd
I
be
mean,
really cool.
if it ever actually gets out there,
It is.
I
So
love-
you can get it.
that it's
Yeah.
affordable.
I love the
for
idea
people.
of like playing a game in like a fully immersed like 3D world, and then having Facebook notifications pop up.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. I can
share
totally
on
believe.
Facebook.
Hi, Carl. How you doing?
Actually,
Bobby Bishop. Hey, look at this funny video I have. Like, shut up, Bobby. I'm playing a game.
actually,
Like a hologram
Check out
of
this-
that person popped up into the game and was like, hey, like I'm playing TF2, hold on.
Hey,
Get out of
hey,
the
I'm
way,
a
I'm
video.
trying to shoot a guy.
hey,
Cannot
Hey,
wait.
listen.
Alright, you
Hey,
can't.
listen.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
I was like, hey, I've got a video for you. I am not interested in it. It's got hot girls. Okay, let me just alt shift.
Just like Bobby with his phone. Dude, check it out. Get out of here.
Stop
But
it.
PewDiePie was playing a game that he was using Oculus or whatever, and like it was actually a pretty like cool game.
There's a lot of really
to use
great
that.
games. That
Yeah.
Well, it was like a scary game, and like you'd like go through these mazes and stuff, and like there'd be like different different monsters and different
Scary,
it's just scary spooky stuff.
skeletons.
Oh yeah.
Like you'd like walk
basically.
into a room and like it'd be like the Doctor Who monster where it's like a statue that would just kind of like turn
damn.
around and follow you.
Markiplier plays that one.
Yeah, I
But
remember
it's
that.
so cool because like you're fully immersed in it. And you're just kind of like, oh fuck. So you just keep like looking back and it keeps getting closer to you.
The first playthrough Markiplier did for that game, he like stopped and had to, and like cried.
Really?
Like he had to stop.
That's what PewDiePie did too. He was like,
Wasn't
I
it
had
the
to
one
like,
with
actually
the,
cry the first time I played
with the
this game.
maze? When he was in the maze, he was like fucking like flipping out.
Yeah. He's like, oh no, oh my, oh, and like just ripped it off. He's like,
Share the background.
I kind of want to play Slenderman in that game. With the Oculus, I mean.
I mean,
Oh,
like, yeah,
that'd
it
be
seems
good.
like the Oculus is like the best for horror games
It
for
is.
sure.
Because you're so fucking like, oh shit, fuck.
That's
like,
really immersive, and because a lot of horror games limit you to make it so you can't really do anything like shoot and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really easy to just adapt to the Oculus because you just looking and walking around.
Yeah.
You're just
That's
like,
what you're supposed to be looking at.
yeah.
we're gonna talk.
The answer is yes.
it's
Go
like
ahead.
3D too, so stuff's in your face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
they
just have little
actually
like
touch
spray
you.
jets inside, just sprays water. You're like,
Yeah. That's blood.
oh god!
I can't see. Ah!
And it electrocutes you or something. It's like you think you're like playing Payday, like a taser, and it's like, wow, this is realistic.
And then you like get stabbed, and then you find out their house is being burglared.
Once
It's
you
actually
die in the
stabbed.
Oculus,
You die in real life. Wow,
No!
that was a shitty movie.
What, Inception?
No, not Inception.
Okay.
There's another
Nightmare?
horror movie that was
Nightmare
like,
on Elm
oh,
Street?
if you play this game and you die in the game, you die in real
Oh,
life.
yeah.
It had
It's like
freaking
every
Muniz.
game like that.
No. Well, that's also true.
Zathura.
But I forget the name of the movie, but
Tron?
one of the characters is Frankie Muniz was in it.
What?
Yeah.
Agent Cody Banks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cody Banks was in it.
Big fat liar.
Big
Oh,
Fat Liar,
yeah.
yeah. It's a
Yeah.
shit movie.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
what's
there you
the
go.
zebra movie called?
Zebra movie?
So, Racing Stripes.
Racing Stripes.
Racing
Yeah.
Stripes.
Anyway, since we're talking about immersion and we're talking about movies, I'm going to bring the two together.
Okay.
So I recently went to Disneyland and they have this Big Hero 6, don't touch me. There's this Big Hero 6 like trailer and it's like, I don't know, it's like 10 minutes long kind of
Yeah.
thing. But during it, like they have little things where if there's a blue light on screen, they're going to shine like a blue light from behind you, so it kind of
Huh.
like brings you there. And it's weird because they kind of shake the chairs in a way because there are scenes where they're flying from first person and it kind of like makes you feel like you're moving in that direction. I think
Wow,
that's kind of
that's
cool.
cool.
And then there's one scene where they get like really close to like the Golden Gate Bridge and they're near the water and they go shh and then like they splash a little water on you and I'm like, no, that was not okay. You've gone too far.
You have gone too far!
And I thought, but all I could think was like, man, what if there was an entire movie like that? Like that would be a little bit crazy. Like there's no way they could ever do it, but
Yeah.
that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah.
And that'd be really expensive.
Really fucking expensive.
Very
Yeah.
expensive.
Looks like if it was like a boxing movie, with just like realistic, sweaty, smelling water.
You can
Oh
actually
man, I
smell
can
it.
feel the sweat coming off the boxers.
Oh, man.
Wait, this sucks.
I don't like this part.
That's the only customization is the nasty, smelly, sweaty water.
It would be like going to watch a movie while on soaring over California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? That's actually been
I-
an idea of mine
Yeah, to do that.
to do that.
Make soaring
or
California.
either like that, or like when I was a kid, I used to like love going to what was that fucking place called again?
Chuck E. Cheese's.
No,
Not Safari Farm.
not Safari Cafe.
Oh,
Fucking
Rainforest
Rainforest
Cafe.
Cafe.
That place is dope as shit.
So have like a movie theater like that, where like each theater is like very like detailed and like has like cool stuff,
Yeah,
like
like
little
ambience.
fog and like like really just really cool like ambience
That'd be cool.
to get you in the mood for the movie.
Would you call one the Egyptian?
Yes, that'd be amazing.
I'm actually
really
gonna
hot
go
there.
to California Adventure and record Soaring California on my phone,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna open up a Soaring California in the garage.
I feel like a
Yeah.
lot
You
of...
shouldn't do
It'll-
that,
it'll
man.
be on
I'm pretty sure
TV.
they fucking kill you. if
I'll
they
make
find
all
out.
the effects,
Uh-huh.
just like they have it in there.
No. Do
Yeah.
it while like
I'll spray them with water
Let's go.
like when it comes. Yeah, it'll be even better actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Or it's like,
When, yeah, like right in their ear or something. And then like when they're soaring over like part of it, I'll be like,
and then when they go to the orange field, you just splash orange juice.
Yeah.
in their face.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the ride is when it
Yeah.
smells like oranges.
Florida's all
That's
natural.
fucking-
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Being
soaring
like a
over
big
California.
white morph
Florida's
suit
all
and just,
natural.
like, projecting on you. They can like just see you moving around, but it's like projected on you. You're just like, whoa, whim, and you're just like flying.
Soaring over California.
That's
see the Irvine production of
That's
Soaring
actually
over
my
California.
favorite ride.
So realistic.
California Adventure.
I still have
Well,
orange
that's,
juice on
what's his
me.
face,
How about we have Soaring over Irvine?
Yeah, Soaring over Irvine.
Buddy?
Huh?
Putty, the guy in
Putty.
Seinfeld. Putty.
Yeah, yeah.
He like is the host of Soaring California.
You mean
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Soaring
Patrick
California.
Warburton?
Is that his name?
Patrick Warburton, the guy who does Crunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
Yeah,
the guy who
that is
talks
his-
right
yeah,
before the
that
ride.
is, yeah,
in
yeah.
Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
it.
you're right. Yes.
Family
Yeah.
Guy.
I haven't seen
Wheelchair
that movie in a
guy.
long time.
Yeah.
That's a very good movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah,
He's the guy that talks to you right before.
he's also
like,
the
"Hello,
wheelchair
my
guy
name
in
is
Family
Patrick,
Guy.
and you're about to go on an
Oh,
adventure.
My name is Patrick.
Also, the voice for California Screamin' is Neil Patrick Harris.
For your safety, safety,
I love that
safety.
PH. He's awesome.
Here we go in 3, 2, and then they shoot you.
Haha.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I watched the last episode of
How I Met
How
Your
Much Your
Mother.
Mother.
Did you watch the
Finally.
the other one?
I'm not gonna say
Whoa, whoa,
anything. I just want to see who else watched that by now.
I didn't.
I've heard about it.
Heard about it.
sucks. I hate it.
You didn't like it?
I hate it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I love
it
the mother.
confused me.
I really like the
We
mother.
don't listen. We don't do spoilers here.
I really like
You
the
don't do
mother.
spoilers.
I really like the mother, and I was upset.
Well, that ruined something for everybody.
That
You
yeah,
made a mother?
Goodness.
The show's called How I Met Your
Goodness,
Mother.
Nathan.
yeah.
Goodness.
But yeah, anyway, I was just very emotionally confused and didn't know how to feel at the end
Same,
of it.
same. That was just a roller coaster.
It was
Doing,
really good.
Did you feel violated?
I felt a little violated, actually.
Violated.
We're doing a spin-off. It's How I Met Your Brother. That's it's going to feature the main character's brother, and it's just going to be a mini-series.
Is this
of
like,
her meeting the brother?
Wait, in all seriousness,
Is
weren't
this-
they
I
making-
was born. The end.
Wait, weren't they making How I Met Your Dad?
Yeah, they
How I
are.
Met
Spin
Your
off of
Mother.
that.
Well, it's
It won't be. I don't think
it's like they
Same
made
universe, brand new
Boy-
characters, though.
Yeah, it's not the same characters.
No, different characters. Like completely different
Yeah,
characters.
yeah. That's what I mean.
But it's in the
I
same
bet they're
universe.
gonna like bring back some of them and just like
Yeah,
hang
just
out there
cameos.
once in a while.
Hey, cameos.
Or they're
Yeah.
gonna do like you know they're gonna show the clones
Yeah.
in like certain episodes. They'll be like, oh, there's like Fire Spitter Barney or whatever.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Like
Oh, I bet
Mexican
that's
Has
wrestler.
anybody watched Girl Meets World? The spin-off of Boy Meets World?
Oh yeah, I
heard
never
about it.
did.
I watched one episode. It is
crap.
It's crap.
Yeah.
I gotta say it.
It's on Disney, right?
It's on Disney. Yeah,
Yeah.
they supposedly were going to bring back all the original people. They only brought back Corey and Taranga. That's it.
Yeah.
And Corey has got a new nose, so he doesn't even look like Corey.
The black girl doesn't
Actually, I saw him. He looks
all.
just like Corey, but like the exact same age as before. So
Yeah.
kind of like confused. Like, what the fuck?
Have you
Like,
seen the black girl?
He's
who's
a
on
dad
it,
now,
though?
but
Like,
he's
Hunter's girlfriend or
he's
whatever.
two.
She got so much busted. She looks Asian.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
fucking
crap.
Disney just sucks now. You guys been seeing like any of the shows?
I
at all?
think like
Well,
Well,
Nickelodeon.
I love
Nickelodeon's
Gravity
shows, too.
Falls, but
Yeah.
that's about it for
Well, all the shows
Disney.
that I've seen so far have been very like super duper like campy and like almost like 80s feeling with like the writing. It's just very like
But honestly, that's how
generic.
it always was. You just don't notice it when you're a kid. Like that
guess
shit's
not.
garbage. You
I
think
guess
That's
not.
So Raven was good?
Well, no,
Yeah,
because-
a catchy theme song.
I don't know. That's
So Raven, it's the future I can see.
Well, I'm saying like Boy Meets World that like actually had like real issues.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. Just like Prince of Bel Air, it's like funny, but also has like real issues in there.
Yeah,
sometimes.
man.
This is
His
so
dad.
all about.
But the ones
how
now
my
are just
life
so
got
like
to
they're just
the
very like
side.
generic and like
They're
nobody has-
really like
no one has to get
shallow.
any actual issue. Yeah, it's very shallow.
It's because it's appealing to that general audience of like children that
Yeah.
nowadays are kind of shallow and they want to talk about. I like the Facebook and the Twitter.
and the Twitter.
And they're all very like bright and loud. Like
Yeah,
all
I
the
know.
colors are very very
yeah,
bright.
Also, like a lot of the humor that they think children appeal to nowadays is like random.
Like,
so
anything
it'll
that
be-
comes out of Dan
like,
Schneider, like
yeah.
And
Like,
I just
iCarly,
say,
it was all like, oh man, we made a web place because so many people watched us. It's like YouTube. And then they'd be like, it's random
But
spaghetti time!
kids eat that shit up,
And
though. They
it's-
don't understand.
It's like, I get it. It's supposed to be funny, but it's like,
Did you watch the Amanda Bynes show?
yeah.
That was all random.
It was all random, but it was like...
She'd literally be
good
like,
random.
I'm eating a banana. And
It
I
was
like,
exactly
"It's
right.
not
And, like,
bad."
as a kid, I didn't really get it, but I'm like, okay, I guess. But now, like, now I have like a general understanding of what like shit actually means, and now it's like watching that is kind of like, oh my god, that was a terrible child. Like, I understand the humor in this, but it's like not like. It's random for the sake of like being like random is funny, therefore it is now an equation, therefore it's not random anymore.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it's
I don't know. It just all feels too squeaky clean to me, and kind of just like
Disney has gone
sanitized.
downhill. I mean,
okay. It's kind of like how in iCarly, what's his name?
Well, actually, I do like the new Mickey
the brother?
shorts.
No. What's his name?
The friend.
Fred?
Well, Freddie
Adam Sandler?
lived in 8D. Was it 8D?
80.
Yes.
8.
Still looks
It
like
was
penis.
8-D. And they had like a whole controversy over it. And so there was an episode where like someone was trying to like find him and like, not murder him, probably beat him up or something.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they take the house plate and they get rid of it and just put one of the neighbors there. And I'm like, oh, that was a really good way of like fixing that.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now he doesn't live in Dick apartment.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, Nickelodeon seems okay to me though. Like,
Nickelodeon's
they have
okay.
a lot
You know
of.
what's surprisingly doing well?
Actually, I don't know.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network's doing really
Oh,
well.
you know what? That's what it is.
No, yeah.
Cartoon Network's doing good.
Cartoon Network's doing really well right
I
now.
like their lineup right now.
I miss the old cartoons on Cartoon Network.
You do?
well, there was like a period like after those were over, there was a really long period where I really didn't care for Cartoon Network.
was
So,
really
See and real.
Yeah.
And they
all
had
the real
like
shit.
Flapjack, and that was
Flapjack was-
really
Flapjack
funny.
was fucking
Really
really weird.
Adventure
Yeah.
Time was very funny too.
I like
Adventure Time's pretty funny.
I like Chowder in the beginning, but it went
Chowder
down
was
really
weird
fast.
because it had those like textures that like didn't move with the characters, and it
I thought
made
that
me
was
want to
really cool.
vomit all the time.
I thought it was
Well,
cool.
Adventure Time isn't really like part of our generation. That's
No.
like that's new.
no, that's the new
Well,
generation.
but that was
but-
like the time
Yeah,
when
yeah.
like Flapjack was out, and
That show's been going on for a long time.
What, Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Probably.
It's on its like 6th season now.
What I wish
he-
they would do
he left the
is
show.
every
Oh,
6
right.
months they'd bring back the old cartoons like for like a few days. They throw it on TV
Yeah.
again,
What's his name?
and
What's
they
the
do it
creator?
very, very rarely.
Uh,
do they do that? Do they actually do it?
Pendleton Ward.
Pendleton Ward.
Oh, now
He
they
left
have
the show.
like that channel.
Yeah,
program.
for their
yeah,
Bravest
well,
Warriors.
He's not the head anymore. He's just a writer on the show, but he doesn't run the production anymore.
But they don't show all the cartoons up Blu-ray.
Yeah.
They show like our parents' cartoons, like Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
We just have to
I think
wait,
every
like,
once in a while they
10
should
more
show.
years.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get them to feel or to hear my facial expression.
Okay, do it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I can hear your beard.
I think every once in a while Adult Swim should show one of those like the bad episodes. Like the episodes that like you could tell are like
yeah.
written for adults also, you know?
Uh,
that we didn't notice as kids.
Well, there's a lot of shows that actually like that.
I know,
Like
that's what I'm
Animaniacs
saying.
was like
SpongeBob.
pretty good.
Animaniacs
Yeah,
was
so it's
chock full of it.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob
Yeah.
was okay. There's an episode of SpongeBob, and this is a show for children.
Yeah.
And where like none of this is overshadowed. None of it's like played around with. None of it's anything. They go on a panty raid.
I know.
They use the
oh, yeah.
words panty
Panty
raid.
raid.
Yeah.
They go to the house and raid the panties.
Yeah.
And like that's actually the episode.
Yeah.
Like,
Raid the
They
they
panties.
do it like it's not a joke, and it's like wow. Like, what do you teach your children?
Yeah,
But at the
to go
same
on
time,
panty
like,
raid.
the fact that it
people have to
belongs
turn
to
it
his
into
mom completely changes all the meaning. And even as a kid, I'm all like, what the fuck is that? Panty
Yeah.
raid? I was like, I don't know, 12 when it was on
Well, it's just so funny because like kids are so like they don't know what that means. Like,
Well, 'cause
oh,
parents-
panty raid, like
Panty raid.
underwear.
They're like talking to their
Underoos,
friends,
huh?
panty
It's like, yeah,
raid,
it's
and then they
fucking
don't
panty
realize that they're filthy
pervs go on
perverts.
panty raids.
It's
and
like
fucking,
people these days, they blow up.
With
They
panties.
blow up everything.
But
Yeah.
SpongeBob is like for sure made for kids.
That's
and
the
adults.
reason people do panty raids.
For sure.
For sure.
And adults.
Well, they're
Yeah.
they
SpongeBob is like
for a
made
while
for,
they
like,
were talking
kids to
about
watch with their
SpongeBob
parents.
would go as
For
long
sure.
as The Simpsons.
Kids can laugh just as much
It's still
as
going.
as-
It's
It's
still
still
going.
going.
Parents can watch just as much as
SpongeBob's
their
a
kids.
little
Never
bit
laughed
now.
at that show.
I know.
You're lying. That show was hilarious. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob
Classic
weirded me
SpongeBob.
out. It creeped me out a lot as a kid.
Current SpongeBob is not great.
No,
I haven't seen
When Steven Hillenburg left the show, it got really weird.
Not
Oh, he's not on it
surprising.
anymore.
He hasn't been on for years.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like Fairly Odd Parents. It just kind of like fell off.
You know what shows like
that show's still going.
It's still going, and I don't understand why.
I don't know
Or
either.
they keep making new episodes.
I literally like stopped watching the second they had like a kid.
That baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Poof.
Cosmo had a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was pregnant.
The first
He
furry baby
was
in the
pregnant. And then, like, they made this whole, like, movie special, and I'm like, oh, cool, they're rebooting the series, kind of like, they're making it new and fresh, and then it's like, this is really weird, I don't like any of this, change is bad.
No. Why?
I mean, like, I guess it goes back to our point way back, like, they're just time shows need to end, because they drag on too long, and they're like, please just die.
Not even die, just sort of, like,
End.
Gracefully, like, just stop.
I mean, like, I'm sad that Parks and Rec is ending, but I'm also happy that they're not dragging it.
So many shows ending right
Yeah.
now. Like Lost.
You know, what like,
Yes, like Lost.
like Lost, the show that has been done for 4 years.
Yes. I hate that show so much.
Why are there so many like terrible or like sad endings out there? Because like have one happy ending.
The best
Breaking
ending was
Bad.
Dexter.
No, Breaking Bad.
That was the best ending.
Everybody
Bad had a
hates
good
the
ending.
ending of Dexter.
That's the joke, Nathan.
Yeah, that's...
Everybody hates the ending of Dexter.
No, but really, the worst ending was Lost. Like, if you actually watch all the way through Lost, you'll be the most disappointed person in the fucking world.
I don't know, man. I watched Heroes.
Did you watch Lost?
I didn't watch...
Shut up, Sean.
Go watch all of Lost.
You're being reborn, Sean.
I'll watch Lost later
Heroes
in my
Reborn.
life. Hey, Heroes was a really weird ending.
No, it wasn't, dude. Okay?
It kind of was.
It totally makes sense what happened.
Oh, man,
They weren't trying to wrap it up really fast.
Zachary Quinto's character is
Hey,
now,
whoa,
like,
hey,
a
hey.
hero.
Whoa, whoa.
Even though he killed
Oh,
a billion people.
Come on.
Spoiler alert, Heroes.
Spoilers alert for Heroes, even if it doesn't even matter.
The show that started in
That, show,
2007.
that first season was phenomenal.
Yeah.
First season was great.
Yeah.
That's
I
basically
love
everyone's
that
reaction
show.
to it.
I watched every episode of that
How
show.
many seasons did they do?
4.
Show.
Nissan Versa.
Lost was so bad.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So the exact conversation, like, shit, man, Lost was terrible.
Yeah. The best cartoon, though, when we were kids, was Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes, it was.
I love that show.
That was one of the best ones, yeah.
That's the best time.
Which is why I'm excited for
Nissan Versa
Tchaikovsky's
will-
Popeye
Nissan
movie.
Versa.
I like
Besides-
Oh, the Popeye movie looks crazy. I
Yeah,
love it.
no, the same creator of Dexter is doing the new Popeye movie.
Really?
And I sent you a link to that.
I don't think so.
Well, I guess we'll check it out
Wait,
later.
wait,
but
who's
like,
doing Popeye again?
what was it? It's like
It's
Andy.
Tom Kenny.
Oh, the voice?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure about
It's
the voice.
SpongeBob.
Oh, huh, nice.
Or-
Is it going to be animated?
Yeah, it's CG animated.
Okay.
No,
But
like
it
once
doesn't look
once
terrible. It looks
once you
good.
look at it, it looks amazing, and I really look forward to it. Just like I'm looking forward to Book of Life
Book of Life
in
looks
theaters
Book of
in
Life
2
does.
Fuck,
weeks.
do we need a
The last
fucking
Popeye was
Popeye
real,
movie.
Was real, right?
Yeah, the one with
Kids love Popeye.
Hey, man.
This isn't 1930.
The next
It was
generation
with Robin
don't even
Williams.
know who
Was it
Popeye
really?
is.
Yeah, Robin Williams plays that Popeye.
Hey, man.
It was one of his early roles
Anything
too.
that
Yeah, it
teaches
does.
children to eat their vegetables is fine by me.
Yeah, who knew spinach was basically steroids?
Vegetables.
Well, hey, the rabbit in Bambi taught kids to eat their greens, right?
There you go.
Oh.
I like eating just the petals. Now you should eat the leaves. I just like the flowers.
Bambi taught you something? I didn't know they could talk. I actually thought the whole movie was like just music.
Yeah, just watch the movie muted, just to watch them just like... just watch animals moving around.
I honestly thought that's what Bambi was. Like, I didn't know they could talk. What?
The animation for this movie looks
I was really
freaking
young.
great, though.
Yes,
I can't see it.
yeah, it looks really good.
Bobby, you're right. I am innocent.
I bet you
Yeah.
I'm already excited. I'm just looking at pictures
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Then I was FBI. It was just a test.
Yes. And then they kissed because they were still married.
Just wait till you see it in motion. It's so good. So I do really look forward
I'm
to
not
it.
actually a man. I'm a dog. And he was like,
And
no,
then-
or I'm not actually a woman.
That's
I also know
yeah.
how you
Actually,
like
It's a
the.
terrible idea.
It's terrible idea.
God damn it! Why the fuck do we need this shit?
What shit?
Popeye bullshit.
Why do you hate Popeye?
Popeye's
Like
awesome.
I said, it's
Popeye
not
eats
fucking
spinach.
I bet
fucking
you're like one of
30.
those people that dislike the live-action Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
Well, there was a reason to dislike that. There's no reason to dislike.
There was a
Popeye.
live-action
It's
Rocky
me-
and Bullwinkle?
Yeah, there was.
It was
That
really
sounds
And
bad.
you know-
really sad.
And they were
Well,
animated.
they were animated.
Okay.
They were animated, but like
it's
it was
really
live action
sad still.
CG mesh up. But like, no one talked to them.
Why couldn't they even just
Yeah,
try
why
to
couldn't they do it like
animate a
Space
real moose, like walking on his hind legs? Like just
That
like
would be so scary, you know it. Like, you just be like,
Oh.
I actually don't know what Golden Girls sounds like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to say this funny joke, and then I'm like,
I just know about Rocky, this girl. And now we'll show you something you'll really like. That's not a very accurate depiction
was
of it.
Golden Girls just like, did he sound retarded?
Yeah.
Because, like, I always assume, like, the big, like, oh ho ho characters are always, like, retarded sounding.
Kind of, actually.
Oh ho ho!
Yeah,
Ooh, let's
kind of
get
like
some picnic
picnic
baskets.
Yeah, kind of like a slower kind of voice.
Hey, boo boo, what are we gonna do today? Well, Yogi, we're gonna take over the world.
Let's just get picnic baskets.
I think the picnic baskets was a good start. It's my new movie
so we
coming
don't
out.
need a Popeye movie. They should
What about
cancel
the
it.
Yogi
No,
movie?
you need to actually look at that trailer. And it
No,
won't
I
be
really
canceled.
don't give a
I already
shit
had that.
When is it coming out?
Yeah, yeah.
about how good it fucking
maybe in
looks.
2 years. It's not.
It
they only
doesn't
have a
need
teaser
to
of
be
it.
fucking made because this is not 1930 and no one knows who the fuck Popeye is.
I know who Popeye is.
A bunch of people know who Popeye is, first off.
We
and
all know who Popeye
I don't
is.
think he was from the 30s.
Popeye the Sailor
Yeah, it's
Man.
like-
You know, there's
You
going to
don't
be a
remember
lot of
the
young.
40s.
There's going to be a lot of young people who are going to be like, "This is that guy on the spinach can," and they're not going to know. Like, why does he have a fucking
was Popeye
movie?
actually on Spinach
You know
Cans?
why? Because
Yeah,
no
because-
one gives a shit about Popeye or olive oil or.
I like olive
Oh,
oil.
you seem to
Luna.
know all the names.
Yeah.
Sounds like you like it a lot.
Because I just saw the IMDb
Oh,
page that
The
said
Hamburglar,
Bob
yes.
Popeye and olive oil.
Yeah, that guy that was always asking for hamburgers. He's
I'll
amazing,
gladly
okay? He's my
pay you
hero.
Tuesday for a hamburger
Hamburger.
today. That shit's fucking classic.
Yeah.
How could you ever not want more of that?
They're just making it for
I used to actually have a
hips-
Popeye
hipsters.
like VHS tape, and I would just play it over and over again as a kid.
Did you destroy
It's
it?
the same like thing over and over. Yeah, I destroyed it actually. Like the color got more faded and faded as it went
Yeah.
along, and like
I bet you
Into a
Popeye will
creepypasta.
grab a huge hipster crowd.
Well, Rourke, we'll get back
Okay,
on this
okay.
topic once you actually look at the trailer.
No,
Rourke,
I'm not
Rourke,
going to look at the
did
fucking
Did you
trailer.
watch the Peabody and Sherman movie?
Yeah, I actually like that movie.
Like that's another thing is like that's something kids wouldn't know about. Fucking.
But they'll still
Did you
watch
watch?
it.
Did you watch Gladiator?
Oh wait, Rourke.
Yes.
Rourke, I remember-
Nobody knows who gladiators were or what
oh, you
Rome
know what,
is.
you're right though.
That's not the
There's
same
there's
thing.
kind of like
That's a
They're
period
bringing
piece.
back old characters and putting them in kind of like
So
Yeah.
so is Popeye.
like adding like
That's
new,
not a
like,
period
almost kinda
piece.
No,
He's
okay. Bobby,
he's a
Mr.
cartoon from back in the day. You know?
That's not.
Yeah, he's a period piece.
So Mr. Fresh was talking to me and Rourke right before one of us quit. I can't remember who quit first. And he's like,
I think. Well,
and
I
then he's
quit
all like,
first.
so who do you either of you guys know who that was? And he was pointing to Peabody and Sherman. I think he
Yeah.
wanted Rourke to know who it was and expected me not to know. And I'm like, I know who it is. And Rourke's just like, fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know
Swag
that
away.
actually.
I don't remember that.
Popeye's awesome.
Popeye's pretty cool. I didn't get it as a kid, but I like it.
we're gonna
See,
stop
they're
this
kind of like
conversation
they're kind of
because
like adding like new like kind of like fresh new humor to this
Yeah.
Yo,
to Popeye.
That's even worse.
well, not even really. It
Okay, let's
feels
be
very
real.
classic.
old humor, while it's funny, it's not what's in with today's crowd.
As long as they nail the dick jokes, just like they used to in the 30s, I'll be happy.
Right.
Nailed it.
And the
Those were some-
sexism
Popeye
jokes.
had some great dick jokes in there.
You know, I mean, it's like the same with
What?
music, with bands that performed when we were in like middle school. You know, like back in the '90s and in the early 2000s. They make music now, and people are like, "Well, they changed." I don't like change. They changed.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay, you have to appeal to like everybody. You know, you can't just.
Yeah, music's a losing game where like
It is, yeah.
you can't appeal to your old crowd because it won't like get you the sales you need to continue as a band, and you can't
Yeah.
like try to spread out, or else people will be like, "Oh, you changed."
Bands have 10 years. After 10 years, they're pretty much finished.
But Green Day is still
Maybe
going.
20.
That's not true.
I
Look
don't
at
really
I
like
debate
Green
for
Day's
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's not true. Look at U2. They're more. They're
Look
better
at
than ever.
Metallica.
I
You
like that. There's a joke in that movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World that I really like because his band finally gets a record deal or whatever, and they put out an album. And one of the jokes is this guy's like talking to his friend. He's like, "I thought their first album was better than their first album." And it's like so like who cares? Like it's just like they're putting out music. Give them a break. Like,
Yeah,
they
Well,
can't always like top themselves.
well, yeah.
okay, now it's
But
like
you got-
Sometimes they keep dripping and dripping, like keep going down.
Now-
like Rolling Stones, like come on, man.
I'm saying
They're
that's
still
like
making
such
albums
a
and
common
they
comment. Though
stopped.
people are just like, oh, you know, their first album's better than the second album, so you know,
But it's usually
it's
true,
like,
though.
come on.
You know, it's usually
It's
true.
they only have 2 albums out. Give them like
Yeah.
let's keep seeing what happens here first, like before you start like fucking.
No, I mean with 2 albums, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, but when it's like the
That's
Rolling
what's
Stones,
funny because he's just like, oh, their first album is better than their first album.
Yeah,
It's like so like cliche comment.
what a hipster.
Oh,
It's total like
man.
hipster comment. Exactly. That's why it was funny.
Hilarious.
Funny.
but it can be true.
And
I
then
was watching this fucking trailer with fucking Harry Potter. He's got fucking horns. Getting all fucking pissed and shit.
Oh, is
trying
that
out all, like,
the trailer for
evil.
Horns, Nathan?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah, it was okay.
I love how they
Daniel
always
Radcliffe.
say every actor, this
he
is
sounds
their
super
best
silly with an
performance
American
of the
accent.
year. It's
oh,
like,
he has an
or
American
best
accent.
performance ever.
Hey guys, my name's Daniel
And
Radcliffe.
it's like, okay,
Oh, so
Well, he's in fucking Killing Your Darlings and he has an American accent in that movie too.
my nephew just got like a box set from somewhere of Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
It's no, sorry, I was looking on Amazon because he wants the box set of all the Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
I was looking on Amazon. They have a collector's box set of the Harry Potter movies where it's 1 through 7 part 1. Who bought that box set?
That probably came out before 7.2.
It did.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
Why
it's
would
like,
they
what
make that, though?
Idiot is gonna like buy up to 7 part 1 and then be like, oh damn it, I need to buy up to 7 part 2. What was I thinking?
Yeah, that was the problem on their part for like making that.
Well,
I
made
want
it
you
because
to buy
there's-
it, Nick, and I want it to be like 1 through 6, and then someone taped like 7 part 1 on the
Yeah, I
just
would
to
always
fuck with you.
hate seeing people like, when they would make box sets before it was like over. It's like Harry Potter. You'd be like, oh, they have all up to 4. I could better buy that now before it runs out. It's like, no, just wait until they all come out.
No,
and
Harry,
then
Harry
box
Potter
set.
would have been
it's
fine if
because
they did like
mega
1 to
fans.
3, and then like 4 to 6, and then 7 and 7
I
too.
bet you there's someone out there that has the box set of all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,
It's
2,
because
1, 2, 3.
mega
1,
fans
2, 3,
are
1,
like,
2, 3, 4,
there's
5.
people
1,
that
2, 3, 4, 5,
fucking
6.
collect
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's also because like dumb grandmas at Christmas time. You know what I mean? Like,
Here you go, Bobby.
here's here's all the movies. No, Grandma, I said wait till next year because
God damn it, Grandma!
fucking old.
It's pointless to have this, Grandma.
I'm not gonna know what happens.
Yeah.
He's like throwing it. Ah!
I'll wait till next year and buy my own.
Oh, Timmy.
Timmy, why don't you love
Yes.
me?
That's why Timmy started
You've
doing drugs.
changed ever since you dated your teachers.
The new,
On
the
that
new
note,
Hunger Games trailer just came out. You guys see that?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
they bring
wait.
out a Hunger Games every year. It seems like.
Are they
You know?
still
Yeah, because it's popular.
doing that?
I know, but how do you?
This
I
is-
just feel that
There's only
you
2
can't-
more.
Yeah, there's only 2
No,
more.
there's one more. I thought this is it. This is the last
no,
one.
no,
No, it's a two-parter. Like every book movie.
Every book movie, the last one's always 2 parts.
Yeah.
It kind of bums me.
That's right. I enjoyed the first
Gonna
one,
ride
especially
that
the second
money
one.
train.
The second one was
No,
really good.
Yeah.
Well, Hunger Games?
This is
I didn't like the
to
first one
that-
at all.
to the last one,
Yeah,
right?
first one.
And,
The first
and
one
the
is-
Hobbit one book is now 3 movies.
Okay,
That's
that's a
what
200-page book they
It's
put
like
into 3
The
movies,
entire
and
third book,
then
she just has extreme PTSD.
Les Mis is a
and it's
700-page
don't.
play
I'm
that they
right.
fit into 1.
It's the beginning of the book. She already has PTSD in the beginning. The
Yeah.
entire book she has PTSD.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
like
saying, before you go any further, I haven't fucking read the
I-
book
That's
yet.
all I was gonna say.
How-
It's like Harry Potter 5, where he just
Nathan,
ended
if
the
you
entire
spoil the
book.
first part of the second book, it ruins the ending of the first
Oh,
book.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Jeez.
Did you guys know they're making 2 more Harry Potter movies?
What?
Yeah,
they're basing
the-
them off the 2 mini books that they made.
The monster one, right?
The monster book. And
Danny
like
Radcliffe.
the, I forgot
Cliff
what the
isn't
other
going to
one
play
was.
Harry
The
Potter.
Quidditch
He's
of the
too
Ages.
old now.
What's that?
Quidditch Through the Ages? That's the
Yeah,
other book.
was it?
That's
Well,
the other
I
book
don't
that
think
was
Harry
written.
Potter's in it though.
I don't think he's going to
No,
be
he's not,
in it.
but
It's
it's in
the
that universe.
Fantastic Beasts and How to Tame Them or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I liked
And
that
then-
book when I had it as a kid. Oh, that was cool.
She should have stopped when she was ahead.
She's still milking it. She can
Well,
do it.
it's,
Yeah, I know
it's
she's
really,
milking it,
yeah. I don't think it's really her. I think it's the studios. Just like,
Yeah, I know.
we have to. You know, they're like, we got to do
Well,
this.
yeah, they have to. Well, at this point, like pretty much every studio has to stay with those very stable, reliable things, like
Yeah, you don't want your people to like lose their jobs. Like that's even more irresponsible as a company.
Yeah.
Man, they probably.
Well, I mean,
like,
they want to do new stuff, but they have to like keep making these things that will like
Yeah.
earn money. You know,
It's like Christopher Nolan doing like safe movies so he can like make his own, so he can
Yeah.
have money for them.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, now I'm just like reminded like how much I like this whole partnership with Disney and Marvel. Oh man, all
They'll
these
never
properties
not
that
have money.
yeah, all these properties that you never heard of. No one knew of like Guardians of the Galaxy. Now everyone loves Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, my God,
I'm sure the same.
So hot in it.
Oh my God, the trinity of Chris's.
Did you see Chris Pratt's abs? They were so big. Oh my God, when he got like sprayed down in the jail, like I was so wet in my seat.
That's Sean's friend, by the way. He's in the back corner over here. He talked it all.
That's Ricky.
Top.
That's Anderson.
Top.
It's
Ricky.
Anderson.
I wonder how much like the movie studios have like tried to pay J.K. Rowling to like just write another book. You know what I mean? They probably offered her like $100 million because they could make like another $400 or $500 million off of those.
Yeah, well, I'm sure while she was writing the books, they were offering her more and more money as she went along.
I want to imagine like.
Well, no, I mean they like after it was done, they were probably like that wasn't enough. Like we need way more.
Yeah,
know?
no, I agree. But I'm saying like even like because like she was writing them while they were being put out. So
Yeah.
I'm sure even like while she was writing them, they were like, can you just like keep going though? Don't like put out only 7, put out like 10 instead. And she's like, no, I'm just like 7. They're like,
I think they can
pay
continue.
a bunch of money.
Yeah,
I would love if she wrote another book.
I would not. I
would
don't
love it.
enjoy her writing style very
I hate
much.
to say it, like those were the books that I actually sat down and I read from front to back.
You too.
Yeah.
Like,
Harry Potter?
Yep.
I was forced to read it, and then I started hating it.
I read the whole series like
I read
twice.
them with absolutely no problem. Like
Yeah.
I melted. They
And I
melted in
understood
my
everything.
hands. They were like I read them so
I
quickly.
always feel like a Satanist whenever I mention that I don't appreciate J.K. Rowling's writing style.
Her writing style sucks, but the
No,
stories
that's
are.
fine.
I understand,
It's like,
like,
it's like the
I-
writer of Twilight. She's never good writing style.
That's different though, because no one likes that. But everyone,
Well, she's a pretty big following.
everyone
I'm saying,
fucking
like,
loves
her
Harry
writing style
Potter,
is
and I
terrible.
always feel like I'm like putting myself on a fucking cross whenever I say like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the movies. I'm not a huge fan of the writing style. I feel like she tried to grow up with her audience at the same time, and it didn't exactly work out. But I mean, like commercially and like expanding her like her world, it did. It worked out perfect. Like she got it done, but like as like the book series, all I could think was like I'm kind of disappointed into what this turned into.
That's like fine to say.
And then
though,
okay, but
honestly.
like the 7th book, like spoiler alert, fuck it, it's been out for like 12 years. If you haven't read the final book, fuck you. No, everyone just dies, and it's like whoa.
Well,
I don't give a shit about
A lot of
Fred
people
or
die.
George. Why did you kill the goddamn owl? Hedwig was cool.
Why
man.
the owl?
And then you
The
kill
owl.
one of the twins. That's like honestly, I feel like that's
They killed one of the
that's
twins.
killing someone for the sake of like saying like, okay, someone had to die.
just like,
Like,
yeah,
there was no
yeah.
reason for that. Like that's just like, okay, I'm trying to wrench your heart. Now that is, I'm using this as a device, and it's not part of the plot.
Well,
it's not.
But that's what writers do. They have to get you to feel
I
emotions.
understand
and
that,
things
but like
inside
not
your
when I
chest.
feel like I'm being manipulated by some
Yeah,
like
that's the
30-year-old like British lady.
That's the point. It is the point. A writer like has to sit there and be like, what will make the reader
Don't touch
feel emotions and be like, oh my god.
No,
I
no,
just
but
fucking,
I don't
like,
want
lost
to
this
feel
character
like
that I
that's
love
what
so
they're
much.
doing. I want it to happen without me realizing, and then later be like, fuck, that's what they did.
Yeah.
I want them to be like, god damn it, I was like molested in my mind.
You're molested.
But like, I want to realize it like 30 years later, rereading it and be like, oh god. But like, I don't want to like read it like, oh man, Fred died. Why?
Why?
Like,
Yeah.
well, that wasn't important at all. Like, there was no reason to die. I understand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, everyone loves the twins. They're so hot. And then it's just like, okay,
Now there's one.
now there's one.
Well, the thing,
And then they're like,
thing
they
I was
make-
mad about was they fucking killed off Sirius Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was like,
that
what?
was-
No, I was like,
Oh man, they saved his
that was
life
a really
for
sad
him to
ending,
die.
Actually. Like the way he died was really sad.
that was
'Cause he
was
just,
fucking
like,
sad,
he just
man.
like slipped through that like mirror.
Just
you
to
know?
watch him slip through the fucking mirror, I was like,
Or the
no.
veil or whatever. Yeah, that was.
You know what bummed me out though is when Harry's like, "But what if he could be a painting?" And I'm like, "No, Harry, he can't. He can't be a painting. Stop it. Stop
And
trying."
Dumbledore dies, which I'm like, I just seen it coming, I guess, but I didn't see it coming at all. And I was just like, no.
Speaking of Dumbledore, I think
Why?
the guy, the original guy that played Dumbledore.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, he passed away
yeah.
after the second movie, or supposedly. I think it was second.
Supposedly.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah, the second
Yeah.
one he died.
I think the new Dumbledore that they put in, I don't think he was that great.
I didn't
No,
like him.
I didn't like
I didn't
any
like
of
him.
the Harry Potter movies except for the first two.
He was too angry.
because it was a different Dumbledore. Plus, it was a different director, and like completely. Like the first two were like story driven, and like everything after that was like character driven in the
Yeah.
movies. You know, like that's when they had like cackling witches. There was like no cackling witches in Harry Potter. You know,
Well, you know, when you have Helena Bonham Carter in the movie, she kind of has to be crazy.
that was she
I
did a
know.
little too much though. I did not like the
Really?
cackling.
Think
Tim Burton
so?
was
I didn't like
probably-
the cackling.
She's
Harry-
playing
Harry
this.
Potter
Their
5.
character is an insane, literally insane witch.
No.
Who's
Yeah.
been in prison for years.
Bobby,
Tim
it's
Burton's
Harry-
probably going
Harry-
bonkers because she's acting
It's Harry
so
Potter
crazy.
5, directed by Tim Burton.
Yeah, that might be.
Because she's in all of his movies,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Like, Tim Burton just stumbled onto the set one day, and he's like, this is how we're gonna do it.
Listen,
She's gonna cack.
My wife is gonna be Bellatrix Lestrange. I don't know what Tim Burton sounds like. He's now Australian.
no, Australian.
I thought he was Jewish at the first one.
Also, she's gonna hit it off with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a little partnership.
So Voldemort played by Johnny Depp.
Yeah, pretty
Voldemort.
much.
I don't know who this old cat was. Johnny Depp's my man. Me and him are tight. We do movies together. I don't know if you've noticed. He's gonna come in. He's gonna be Voldemort. You can remove his nose. I've already tried.
This conversation has made me really want to reread Harry Potter. Though I think I'm gonna start doing that.
I'm not gonna fucking read all those 7 books.
I got
I've done
time for
it.
that.
Too many fucking books.
I've done it. I want to say 3 times, but I'm for sure I've read through them twice. But I think,
Good for you,
I
man.
think 3
Same.
times.
I've been bashing
Same.
on.
I just cannot do that.
I've been bashing on Harry Potter all night, and I keep like the last 5 books in my car. Like at all times.
It's like, I'm sorry, baby. We're still alright, right?
So
Right?
baby.
Right?
Harry?
You know what I think? Like the worst thing that came out of like the Harry Potter movies is Daniel Radcliffe got typecasted as Harry Potter.
Oh,
And every time he's in a movie, every time he's in a movie, it's like Harry Potter's possessed by ghosts.
Oh, no.
Harry Potter's trying to succeed in business.
Yeah.
No, I still remember that one movie where it was that movie that his father did before. But my problem was, Daniel Radcliffe is short, and I did not believe him as a father.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
that
does not
was-
look like a father.
He does not.
That was pretty bad, yeah.
That was like unfortunate. Like I did generally like the movie, but like I just could not like. He could have been his brother or his uncle or whatever. But I can't believe it
if
that
he was
he's
the
like
uncle,
a father.
I would have been like, yeah, that's good.
I
But
mean,
like,
he will be Harry Potter until the day he dies.
I mean, all of the
Yeah.
actors in Harry Potter, a lot of them were already famous, like British actors and stuff.
yeah, but like,
Not the younger
A lot of
actors.
the younger actors, though, like Harry Potter. I mean,
Totally, like, not the
Daniel
10-year-olds.
Radcliffe is now like he's in a lot of movies now, though. Still,
Yeah.
and so is fucking Hermione.
Emma
oh my
Watson.
god, Emma Watson
Emma
got typecasted
Watson.
as damn.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
bad.
Damn.
I love all the movies where she has an American accent.
I like
I'm
always
that's fake,
imagine
baby.
like being like,
Emma
her
Watson.
Emma
boyfriend.
Watson.
I always imagine like being Hermione's boyfriend.
Overrated.
Seriously, I do
like
short
not
girls.
Emma Watson, Hermione.
Overrated.
No, literally Hermione. I was like
Yeah.
Hermione. I'm in love with Hermione. I love her. I have dreams
Especially in
about
that first movie, right?
When she was a cat.
her. Yeah.
That's the second movie.
Oh, well, whatever.
Get fucking wrecked.
Movies,
Well,
right?
Mr. Forced to read them over here.
Yeah.
Bastard. Reread those books now, Hojin. You'll like them.
I guess.
Do it.
Hojin doesn't read, though, actually. That's actually a little known secret about Hojin.
He actually doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, he's actually Korean.
That's kind of sad.
I think
Yeah,
he-
when I ever read children's books to children, I just make up the stories. I look at the pictures and make it up. And,
That's
they,
nice.
and they eat it up.
Yeah, this is where the fox eats the cat. I thought we was reading Harry Potter, Daddy.
No, this is where the fox eats the cat.
This is where the fox eats the cat. He puts the cat in his mouth. Choo choo choo.
Every story. This is where the fox eats the cat.
Daddy, you told this one last week and yesterday and Tuesday.
And this is a
And
different
right
book.
before you told this one.
Yeah, you told this one like 20 seconds ago.
I can't read!
Go ask your mother, damn it.
Why are all your voices just a Jew from the Bronx?
I don't think even Sean knows why.
That's not a Jew from the Bronx.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's an
Bronx there now.
talking about?
It's an upstate New Yorker child that gets mistaken for a woman.
God.
No, I'm not a lady.
It's my John Mulaney child voice.
Sean's very specific characters.
Yes, because I am using a very specific voice of a very specific comedian.
Yes. And you made them represent my child and me.
Hojin, your child, Hugo,
Alright. Thrown in the towel, guys.
Yeah.
What kind of towel?
Yeah.
the sexy
Really, I
Okay.
gotta go home. I have class.
What time is it?
Nathan's turn.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Sean.
Go ahead, dude.
No, go ahead, Sean.
No, Nathan, it's all up to you.
What's that?
What?
Can we do it?
Okay.
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 Thank you for tuning into the podcast. This
Okay.
has been the Chubcast.
We'll see you again next time. Bye.
I love you guys.
Shh.